Dr. Mona ladies, my name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Simone was born as an anti-spiral. Here, let me show you the name first. Yes. So, yeah. He was born as the anti-spiral. It should have been the What If Simone was born as a anti-spiral king. Because he doesn't know anything about how humans work. As he was the most powerfulest man in the world. That's why everyone feared him. His name was the Anti-Spiral King, Simon. Whoever listens to that, they be running for the hills. So yeah, but it's a little dark. He starts slaughtering planet by planet. Destruction by destruction. As most of his men and him wanted to become it. As so he got betrayed. So he dies. And has been reborn into a Simone the Hope. Yeah. So he basically, but he doesn't say Simone. He says, "I am hope." Hope and dreams. So, and there is a couple things. He was born as the anti-spiral. So far, he gets reincarnated, or into a nice, polite man or kid. It is now it's him, Simone the Digger, but instead of calling him Simone, they all call him Digger. Hope. So yeah. So yeah, and I'm making her she was full spiral. So he works with, and she also has a brother. Yeah, that's always punk rock music thing. So yeah, they end up working together. And he doesn't remember his own family's name, so he treats him as his own brother. And yeah. So then, yeah, so he finds, I forgot the name. He finds Logon. Not him, but Simone, as Paul reacted to his spiral powers and anti-spiral. So basically, he accepts Simon as he wasn't evil. He did evil things. He was not too far corrupted and until like he got smacked in the face. Yeah. Then they met, or like after all that stuff. So then, so they met. So he battles against most of the men as he saw, because his eyes, he knew what will come. He saw his own friend get murdered, as it gives him like, yeah, a such anger in his eyes as he runs up to where is he? Where is he? Where is that? He runs up to him before the finishing blow as he's punched, as he used his something triggered in his, he remembers he always had the time eye, so he activated it. So yeah, as he moves fast, as he punches the machine all the way to, yeah, he punched all the way through, and he tells him that the no one, as he destroys it, as he calms down, as he wipes the blood off of his eye. As he goes back to his Seymour, or they say, Digger, are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just wanted to take out my anger on something. Yeah. As they combine into Gurren Lagann, and yeah. So then now the time skip, or actually, when he was just like getting some water, of course he noticed there was something off about something. So he goes, investigates, as something tells him that there's an anti-spiral here. As he looks, as he's noticed Simone, as he starts grinning, as he talks, or Simone talks that the to who the thing to log on, as he has a sharpshooter, so he can hear 20 times faster than the average beastman. I know you're out there. As he asks Logon to keep pumping water slowly, but not like super fast. As he that Esther didn't noticed me right away. No wonder why he's a threatening foe. You're the only. As he grabs the gun away. Huh. And as it was a threatening aura of his that scared him. As he says, huh, most of the humans called you Digger, but they don't realize who they're talking to. As he says, you're Simon, the king of the auti-spirals. Huh. Really? He and I are two different entities, but we always share the same aura. I'm Digger. Simon the Digger. Don't call me the Simon, the king of the auti-spirals. As he says, huh, whatever, the king of auti-spiral, or auti-spiral king, you're gonna die here. As he basically, basically, they both start battling each other's. As he knocks the beastman out. Oh. Yeah. You're a skilled fighter, aren't you? As he breathes it in, he doesn't. As they called, or actually, when his friend comes to see what the commotion is about, and he says, nothing much. Let me take care of him. Huh. Well, you're gonna pay for that. As he grabs a gun, shoots a bird out of the air. Hey, Viral, is that your name? As Viral looks at him, says, yes, that's my name. Here, catch. It's a little gift. So, and he's getting suspicious of what is going on between both of them. So they both hang. When they went back to the rebel things, aka the hideout or to her home thing, as they asked him, so what were you and Beastman talking about? Oh, of course, they made sure to grab Logon and full of water, so yeah. So he says, well, I'll tell you back at the base thing, okay? Okay? As he when they got to their, all right, gather around, gather around. Some of you might not know who I am, but I am the, you all probably don't know who the, about the anti-spirals yet. As he says, go on. Well, the anti-spirals had the king called Simon. As they start panicking, as some of them are panicking, but most of them are stayed calm. As they're like, wait, so what do you mean? What if I told you I am him? As they start laughing, as one of them was like says, you're telling me that you're the king of the anti-spirals. Holes. Huh, that's a joke. As the hand got crushed, not, or got broken, not like fully demolished. As he looks at him, try that again. I double dog dare you. As everyone was like terrified. This kid is no joke. Yeah. So now the Spiral King versus the Anti-Spiral King. The Anti-Spiral King. You're the only person that I do admire. That's why I will get rid of the hue. As, yeah. They had to fight. As he has the feelings for her. Yeah. How much she loves her. Or he knows that he loves how much he loved her. As, yeah. He was the anti-spiral king. And so then when he tells them that you're all who are very nice people, I am not gonna treat you all now as allies. So then, yeah, after Spiral King dies and all that stuff, it finally time. Of course, she tells her that someone really does care about you. Oh. And she wonders who. The digger. The one that we all call him the digger. Her. Because he's never, whatever you do, don't say his actual name. If you really want to tick him off. Or don't talk bad about him using his actual name. Okay. What is his actual name? As she walks up and she whispers, "It's Simon." It's his actual name. As she heard about these stories of how terrifying he could get to, he doesn't want to. Oh, as he finally, as he took a breather, walks up to her, as tells her that to go on a date with him. Yeah, as she's happy about it, as she smiles. She never, the anti-spiral king asking her out to go on a date and get married. And yeah, so time like goes on as they go both got like he became from being a king to being a uh, the president to becoming the yeah, as he says, "I can't believe you're a president now." Digger. Huh. Yeah. I'm saying digger, like in dig, 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 dig. Okay? With a shovel. So yeah, he ends up like he's embarrassed. Yeah. So she did not care about him when he. So then the fight thing in space is or actually the on their planet, two giant Mugon or these guys showed up out of nowhere. As he understands, they wanted to destroy the world using the as he uses Gurren Lagann as he says to himself that he needs to go or try to think as he comes up with a great idea. As he asks him, is there a like shield thing to convert all that energy into back at them? No, it's not even invented yet. As Jimmy Dari was there before, as he says, hold on, as he grabs both of them, as he opens his eye to, as the time stops. Yeah, as he says, there's one thing. I see your guns. Sure. As he modified both of them, to like, you know how like in the yeah, so it's modified so that the explosion won't like be a big explosion. So ready? as he, to do this fast, like fast. Uh, as they both destroyed it, as he closed both of his eyes, as he, I'm one tough fella, but I know the strength doesn't come from hatred. As, yeah, he hangs out. Of course, he doesn't, like, calm down, citizens. No, nigger. Why? I said digger. Why are you? They're like trying to panic as he says, calm down. No need to fear. As he's in his, like, auti-spiral king's form. As he tells him, or he tells him that we are gonna deal with the moon situation. We will protect you all from it, no matter what the cost. Okay? Just be calm. Move on with your day. Just, okay? As, yeah. So he and my name is actually, I accepted him. I evolved. Or actually, he did all that stuff. So then we bring, like, the spaceship thing. So then they go to a moon. They battled against them, as he says, anything, if I was the, I know that you and I are technically would be enemies, but you and I don't see you as the enemy. I see you as my friend. Well, you're her so different since we spawned. Yeah. Okay. As they both like go, oh, oh, and yeah, in this alternate timeline, the her got married to him. Yeah, I know. So yeah, he ends up in. Plus, he told his men, like Jimmy, Dari, and them, the auti-spiral king, Simon Hun, is here. As everyone couldn't believe it. Even as he says, I accept the name of that name. Yeah, so he, of course, they ended up You really are something, Spiral King. Or anti-spiral king. Yeah, usually I don't normally talk when fights. So he does pretty good job of, as everyone's impressed how much he does for a living. As he says, watch out. As he blocks the attack, make sure all troops are okay. No messing around. As he's acts like a commander, but he tells them that the ready. Let's kill him. As his body as he takes a breather, as his eyes starts open, as Jimmy Dari was the only, and because his allies, he doesn't affect his allies. As ready, go. As these, they were like blown away when he used his powers. This is what you're so powerful back then, aren't you? Yeah. That's why my nickname was Time Stopping Simone. I go by a lot of nicknames, but that I inherit that from my mother or my father. Yeah. So then, now, time skip to about him against his old friend, his old comrade, as he says that you and I used to work together in one. Honey. Huh. You and I weren't really friends since you betrayed me. I was the king of the auti-spiral, but I am going to retrieve, or I'm going to regain my family name of anti-spiral king back from you. As he went through, as he had to tell her, yeah, as he, yeah. So, or actually before, he actually says, no matter how many, we always get our friend back. That's what happened. As the anti-spiral did the same thing what to her in canon, like try to, yeah, but they tried to steal his memories to make him go back to Spiral King and Ultimate, or Ultimate Spiral King. Yeah. But his love is deeper than anyone's. He loved her no matter what. He always thinks about her. Yeah. So then the whole thing yeah, he has the blessing, or no, he has the blessing of the anti-spiral kings, Simon's blessing, that so yeah, as he told him that when you all have my blessing and as your friend, or as the anti-spiral king, or your friend, or your enemy, I always will be there. Okay? As the anti, as he didn't lie, but he saw the spirit of the anti-spiral king right in front of his robot face, as he says, "You go back home." And he goes back to his ship thing. Yeah. So, including the guy, I forget his name, the one, yeah, he when he like used the blade thing on that explosion, he got randomly teleported. As yeah, back to his, yeah. And they thought, are they immortal? Yeah. So, yeah, they see a silhouette of him. Tells him, it's not your time to die. You have much to live for. As, yeah. So then he's got to there, and then all that stuff. As, yeah. So then he had really good jumps. As now the battle between him and then the spiral in their chaos thing. As they're like, huh. As he says that that's the home world. As he as he runs up to him as he, what's going on with my controls? Good job, Simone. Just keep it hanging in there. As he says, huh, as he as he uses his or actually he transforms his I forget his name, Buta, I think, into the more human to just take over for it. As he goes in, as he says this, all right, it's between me and you. As he goes in, as as he says, it shall be. As they both, so he against himself. We used to be friends before we died. We used to be friends, and there's one thing that you're missing about friendship. Everyone doesn't betray the others. You betrayed me and took my kingdom for your own sins. But now it's time for it to pay the consequence. As the drill formed in his hand, as he drills right through his own friend, he accepts both sides of him, the digger and the both are now fused into one called Super Ultimate Auti-Spiral King Simon. Yeah. So he protects his friends, and all that stuff. So he becomes more, as he says, no wonder why everyone feared you. Huh. Yeah. And respect you. Huh. Well, goodbye, old friend. As they destroyed. So now they went back to Earth. Yeah. They went back to Earth, and they ended up. He finally tells her, how about we get married thing? As she finally had a nerve to ask the most dangerous person in the entire universe to go get married to him, as he accepts. Yeah. As he says, I know that since after the day we met, you and I, of course he says, you and I, are very, or you are a very nice person. And as he says those three words, as she couldn't believe the world's most dangerous, galaxy's most dangerous person actually said that to a girl that she yeah. So then, yeah, as he cares about her. So then he didn't, or she, like, if you, or, no, he says if you turn the link, then okay with me. As he was gonna turn around and walk away, as she turns, or like grabs him, turns him around, back around, and kissed him and hugged him. Yeah, as she's tearing up, as she couldn't believe that her. Yeah, so then they got married, and then they had um 2 kids. 1, 2. Yeah. So this is the end, and it's a beautiful thing. Not really, but yeah. So please leave a like, share, subscribe, do all the things in the world. Peace.